Let it go. I'm spinning. Cause I wasn't born ready to see it. I'm about to go get it. I'm about to show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Say if I got it, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Cause I wasn't born ready to see it. I'm about to go get it. I'm about to show off. 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 5K on that Breitling. Bitch, it got near diamond. But I Iris is still fighting this. So she know the name, she know what time it is. I got bands all day when I walk in the building.
I'm sorry, I just want to jam live with this. Hey, this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
Miss Kiki is missing in action, but it's Misha Miss Hotspot. She getting the babies.
She getting the babies together. You know, we multitask here. We are mommies as well as hosts. So you got to do that first, mommy first. So again, I am Mary JB, and we have a full house of little babies. That, you know, they don't want to be called babies, but they so cute.
Little men.
These little men. I'm happy that we have boys though, because we about to really dive into these little young men minds. I love it.
Don't scare them now.
I'm not going to scare y'all. I just want y'all to give us a little tidbit of who y'all are. So I'm going to let y'all. I'm going to open the mic for you young men.
Can't do that. Don't go too deep.
He said don't go too deep. I'm going. He is too hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to go ahead and open the mic. I want these young men to introduce yourself. So tell us your name and where you're from and your age. Go ahead.
My name is Malachi. I'm from, Columbus, Ohio. And I go to Afrocentric, play football, basketball. And I'm a funny guy, cool, you know what I'm saying? just kick back and do what I do.
Yes, sir. Tell them how old you are and how tall you are.
I'm 15, 6'4".
Let me see. Stand up, please.
That boy.
You 15?
Look, he outside of the daggone camera. That's how tall that boy is. My nephew is tall.
Super tall.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, next on the mic.
My name is Yvonne, and I'm 13, and I go to Woodward Park Middle School, and I just made the basketball team.
Hey. What position?
I'm going for a shooting guard.
Okay. All right. What any other sports you play?
And I'm playing baseball and football. And we're made to the Super Bowl.
All right. Hey. What team you play for?
For the Midwest Ravens.
Hey.
10-0. Only got scored on one time this year.
Yeah. Let it be known.
And this my son right here. All of a sudden, he got a little bass in his voice. For Curvilinear Radio.
Right. Leave that baby alone.
Who's this young man next to you?
My name is Silas. I'm 14. I go to Medina Middle School. I also play for the Midwest Ravens. And what else?
What other sports you play?
Super Bowl, short 10-0. Only got scored on one time. I play line. I'm number 20. You can come on and see us Saturday. We can be out there hitting.
Where at?
So I'm in Sunday. Where is it at? Brookhaven High School.
Look, Jakira over there talking about I probably could do this interview. Okay, look at her back there. That's my baby. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kiki's kids, all three of them look like her. Okay, all three of them.
All three of them.
Thank God.
I look like my dad.
You look like your dad. Okay, yeah. You look so much like your mommy though.
Rest in peace to his dad. He looking more and more like him every day.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm sorry. My baby want me to play with her. I'm sorry.
You know what? Let me get this girl for a second. Here, let's go to the other room.
Oh, I gotta hold it down. See, Jakira, listen. Let me tell you about this little girl. This is my little homie. Okay, she is everything. Y'all probably can't see her. Y'all can see her afro puff, but y'all can't see her actual who she is. She is so cute. So I wanted to dive in and talk about teen life. Okay, so I'm gonna play a tune. I'm gonna try to keep it
play some
kid friendly because these babies. I'm gonna play the clean version of D. Ali.
Oh, there we go.
I think.
Who is that?
What? Wait. What?
Muhammad. Muhammad, it says clean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he do got a clean version.
Here got a clean version for the babies. Here we go.
I must be the greatest. I told the world, I talk to God every day. If God's with me, can't nobody be against me. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I just like the sound. Every single bar I spit is frozen. Every flow golden. I'm chosen. Prepare for the explosion. Everything around me about to blow. D.I.L.E. about to crack the code. Yeah, I'm Tupac with a jump shot. Knocking sleeping heads off with buckshots. I remember waiting at the bus stop. I remember asking mama, please stay up off that shit. I remember sitting on the bench, but now I can read the numbers, count the words, the power of my speech. Walk the waters, raise the dead, G-O-D-M-C. Youngest shit been stepped on, you ain't as dope as me. I'm the one they slept on, can't wait too many scenes. I'm Leonardo da Vinci, every lyric is vintage. I owe it to my village, set a block till I'm finished. It's from the mud, every lyric is from the heart. Trying to set off a spark as I sing my song in the dark. And call me D.I.L.E. On certain days I feel like Muhammad, a motherfucker of prophet, fly in the motherfucker of common, young God watching over Compton. They call me D.I.L.E. On certain days I feel like Muhammad, a motherfucker of prophet, fly in the motherfucker of common, young God watching over Compton. I feel like I'm Brady in the pocket. Suge in his prime up in Bompton. Can't nobody stop him. Juggernaut, nigga, this is dominance. The game need me, I am the oxygen. Treat my up city like a continent. Of everything that happened, I'm the consequence. Pay attention, everything is obvious. Floating like a butterfly. Where your buddies other guys? Stinging like a bee, I lead these against his butter knives. Why they trying to sway me? They ain't got the answers. Lines of Patrick Swayze will persuade the dirty dancers. I probably go to hell. Too many bars for jail. They feed for what I sell on soda for these scales. I'm Leonardo da Vinci, every lyric is vintage. I owe it to my village, boy, set a block till I'm finished. It's fucking from the mud, every lyric is from the heart. Trying to set off a spark as I sing my song in the dark. And call me D.I.L.E. On certain days I feel like Muhammad, a motherfucker of prophet, fly in the motherfucker of common, young God watching over Compton. They call me D.I.L.E. On certain days I feel like Muhammad, a motherfucker of prophet, fly in the motherfucker of common, young God watching over Compton.
I'm ready to back up everything I'm saying, and I'm through talking.
Hey, we're back, live and in color.
That was a nice one.
Right.
You like that one?
That's like my favorite song by him.
Definitely like that.
It's different for you?
He
Different.
He spit that. Yeah.
It's different from what y'all used to hearing on the radio?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
This little man right here got a whole grown face, demeanor. He is like, it looks like I'm looking at a grown man that's only like 4'2". I swear to goodness. Like, I can't with the way he talking.
You said 4'2".
I'm sorry, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
You sure you 5'5"?
Flag on the play.
He said
flag on the play. Listen,
Linda, I'm not ready for these teens. I'm not at all.
Said you can't do him.
I can't do him. Okay, I'm a behave today. I promise. But you still look like a grown little man. I'm just saying, grown little man. So I wanted to have a teen edition because I wanted us as parents as well as mentors to understand where you guys are coming from, because you are a totally different generation than what we're used to. You know what I'm saying? Like where we come from, we grew up on a totally different platform. We had way more leaders. We had way more things that we can look up to compared to what y'all are looking up to. So we kind of get our
we also had less stuff.
Yeah.
Like payphones.
That we was
we had payphones. we had to work a little more.
We didn't have the internet like that, just right at the palm of our hands.
We had video games though. I give you.
Yeah, we had video games. But old school video games.
That was called punishment. If you was in the house.
If you was in the house with just your Nintendo.
Listen.
Yeah.
Now
the old school. Listen, the old school Nintendo will always be classic when you had to blow on it to get it to play.
I can't.
Yeah.
Listen, now everything is downloaded.
Right.
All y'all gotta do is download. We used to have to blow, get that dust out. Then if it didn't work, you had to do it again.
And then it worked.
And it worked the second and third time.
To your face
okay.
Hey, get on with.
You had to make sure that you was actually a foot away from the game because the daggone cord did not go all the way to the bed. You was sitting on the floor. Listen, Linda.
Listen, we got by.
How did y'all do it?
We got by.
How did y'all live life like that?
The same way we can survive this with life you getting ready to live.
Okay.
But
he said that's filthy. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done. So I wanted you gentlemen, because now I kind of want to go a different way with you guys because we were supposed to have some girls in here, but it changed and I'm kind of happy. I want to get some boys' point of views on some things, especially young black male. You know, y'all are 15, 13, and 14, correct? Is that your ages? I'm saying that right? Okay. So I want to know, as from a child's point of view, or a teen, I don't want to call y'all babies, but from a teen point of view, what is it that you would want from your mentors or your parents that will help you better in your life and what you want to be? So this would be your point of being open. Look at his face. I want you to be respectful, though, because please know that your parents
know better.
No, I understand, but I know your parents do what they can. But if it was something that they could tweak about helping you guys, it could be a mentor, it could be somebody at your school, somebody that you look up to, something that you are kind of fearful to ask for. And it might be other kids that also, and parents will be like, okay, well, maybe that's happening with my child. Maybe that's something that I need to dig in myself and help my child out, you know? So what is it that you feel like you would need to assist you? If it could be just more time, it could be, I need somebody to listen to, I need somebody to take me, you know, to do this or that, you know, something that you feel that will help you in being a better human being and more productive.
I would say, like, you know, my dad and my mom, they used to like about a year or two ago, they used to kind of like baby me, little footstep baby, you know what I'm saying? But like they're kind of starting to ease up on that. Like Miss Kiana, she does not want me to have a girlfriend at all. I'm 15. She still don't want me to have a girlfriend.
Right.
But they're kind of easing up off of that a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting older. And, you know, I was going to go to the movies with my good friend.
Your friend.
Yeah, my friend, Miss Kiana.
He had to clean it up. That's not his girlfriend. She's just a friend that happened to be a girl.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to go to the movies with her on Tuesday. It didn't work out, but, you know what I'm saying, I was a little hesitant to ask. Because, you know what I'm saying, Miss Kiana wouldn't agree.
Right.
But my dad said, you know what I'm saying, next Tuesday that, you know what I'm saying, it can happen. So it's just like little like, you know what I'm saying, like you
want to have a little more freedom to be able to do certain things like date and do. How do you feel like that's going to help you in the long run, though?
Like, you know, like not to be all like. Really. No, like just to have like breathing down me all the time.
You feel confined?
Yeah, just a little bit. But they're easing up off of that. And I think it's because I'm getting older. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you from my point of view. This is for you, and then I'm gonna pass the question on to you two gentlemen. So when it comes to a woman, your daddy is different because he's a man.
Right.
So, of course, he's like, I want my son. I'm glad you want to be out there into girls. So, of course, they want to motivate you to definitely date and interact with girls. But as a woman, we're looking at it as when boys start really liking girls, it can change your whole mindset on where your goals lie. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, if productively you feel like you being able to date won't change where your mindset is, then I understand you wanting to try. But as a woman and as a mother, I would prefer you, if you want to hang out with her, that's fine, but not put a title on it. Because once you start putting titles on things, then other things follow. You know what I'm saying?
They think they
and then you exactly, and then the girl may think that, oh well, you over here doing all this time, you spending time and doing football, you over here doing studying. I want to have some time with you. Then you be like, okay, I'll study later. Come on, let's go do something. Now you're putting what your goals are on hold for a girl. So that's the only reason why I see as a parent why she is saying no. But I understand as a male why you want to have those moments of being able to date and experience girls and hang out and do things, because you're a male. You want to do that thing. But you have to also think, if you do that, will it alter? So you have to go into letting these girls know, baby, listen, right. Okay, you pretty, I like hanging out with you, but I'm gonna let you know you gonna always come third or fourth to this book, my activities to help me with pursuing any kind of goals, being great, and my family. So you got to know that you're going to be second or third until I'm grown. You understand what I'm saying? And if you can't, exactly. Right. And if she can't understand that, then that's not the girl for you. So you got to make sure that you have those kind of conversations if you go and dive in to being cordial and dating girls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young boys don't think that that's a conversation that they should have because they're young. You still got to tell these little girls, chill on me. My school come first. Okay? That's all I'm saying as from my point of view. But I get where you're coming from. So I'm going to pass the subject to this young king. Yes, Mr. Young man.
May I add real quick before these two young gentlemen give their answers or their insight on it. It's funny how when you say something about being productive, what do you need assistance with or what do you want help with to be productive? The first thing they come to is a girl in the date or girl. Everything else in the world, you want to have more freedoms. You want to have more girl. Yeah. Ain't that something? Ain't that carry on. But carry on. It's okay. I get it. But these are conversations that parents at home might not be thinking about. They're just adamant on no, but they're not proactively telling the child why no. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need somebody else from a outside of your box to open your eyes to that, you know. And you probably second or third, you know, that's the first thing in your mind right now is, okay, Tuesday I didn't get on a date, so that's still on my daggone mind. So I get why. Yeah. So out to you, what do you need from your mentors or your parents at this time to help you be more productive?
Need them to give me more responsibility.
I like that. Tell me what kind of responsibility.
Like my mom, it's not really my dad, it's my mom. She, no disrespect, she still treat me like I'm like 8 years old. I'm my little brother. Right. Like I'm 14. I should be able to have responsibility to go out to do things that I like to do at my age, but she still wants to baby me because she loves all of her kids. Right. I don't understand why she does it.
Because she's still in protective mode. Yeah. That's all that is. And you gotta understand, as parents right now, with the way the world is, it's kind of scary. When we grew up, we had these concerns, but they weren't as thick as they are now. So from a parent's point of view, I understand, but maybe that's something that you and your mom and dad can talk about, maybe giving you an inch here or there just to see how you work with it. You know, hey, let you be able to hang out with your homies just a little bit longer than what you used to, and make sure if I miss that curfew, take that away from me. You know, is it something that you really want to do that your mom is saying no at all?
It's mostly hang out with my friends. Like, she really want me to be, because she wants me to go to bed by like 10. So I gotta be home at 9:30. But when I go to my friend's house, he'd be like, "Come on, man, stop acting like that. Why can't you stay over here?" I'm like, I can't. I gotta follow the rules on my mom. I gotta go over there.
I had to be home before the street lights came on. Street lights came on at 7.
Listen, not when it first flicker on. No, before it comes.
Baby,
since it's getting darker, she want me to be home by like 8.
Yeah.
That to me is realistic at 14.
And really, because truly, there is a curfew.
There is a curfew for your age by law that has to be abide by. But I also want you to think about when you get 16, 17, what are you going to look forward to? You know what I'm saying? Because if right now, if your mom say, you can hang out until 12, then by the time you're 17, what, you going to hang out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? You know? So if you allow your parents to give you a little bit to look forward to, it will be, okay, by the time I'm 16, homie, listen, we going to have a party. I'm going to be able to stay out till like 12. Like, we going to kick it on my birthday. Just wait until that time. We gonna get it in.
Right. Any little inches that she's giving you, at least do right by it. So therefore, when the time comes for you to have that foot or that yard, she'll be able to trust you.
Right.
Because you was able to take that inch and do right by that little bit of freedom that you had.
Right. And I want to know, do you have chores? And you do all of them in a timely manner? She ain't got to tell you to do them or remind you. So that's the thing. If your mom has to remind you of the things that you are your responsibilities now, of course she's not going to give you that extra little inch that you want.
She only gotta, like, every week I got to do the kitchen. She only remind me like maybe 2 times, 2, 3 times.
She shouldn't at all.
I know.
If you really want that, if you want
the responsibility to be able to be out during grown folks' time,
you gotta act
have a
wrong.
Responsibility to do the things that you know you're supposed to do without
not act wrong, but
having
you know
to tell you that that's what you're supposed to do, because that's going to help you when you are hanging out at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. Because as an adult, trust me, all these things your parents is teaching you, you're going to look back and be like, thanks, Mom, I appreciate it. Even though you got on my nerves, I love you for doing it. Because as an adult, you're going to say, okay, I know better than that. You know what? I'm more responsible than that. I'm not going to do that. And that comes from the training that you got as a child. So it's for a reason. Trust me, it'll come in handy.
It sure will. Because when you got a job and you got to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're going to be happy to be, your body is already programmed to go to bed at 10 because you got enough sleep in.
And you going to have your friends then at 20-something years old. Oh, man, come on. What time you got to be at work? Oh, you still got time. Come on, you can hang out for just a little bit longer.
Son. I know that's right. So we're going to pass the mic.
Yes.
Because you've been over there marinating on the thought. Okay? I can see it on his face. He been marinating on what he want to say.
That's all right.
Look, you need Mama to step out. Look at it. You came back and he done froze up.
Okay, I told him to be yourself. Okay, all right. One thing I need my mom to do is she believes in me.
Good.
But I want her to believe in me more so I could exceed my goals I want to achieve.
So what goals do you want to achieve that you don't feel like she's believing in?
Okay. I feel like it's basically the same thing what he said, like responsibility. And like sometimes people go skating on Saturdays like at 10 and then come back home at like
11.
We
talking about that teen night.
Teen night.
Remember that, y'all? We had teen night back in the day. It's skate ring.
Yeah, I was probably allowed there like twice.
She don't let me go, so I won't be able to go until I get my stuff right and done.
Mm-hmm. But that's called responsibility. See, you want her to trust you to go out in this vicinity away from her with all these teenagers till what time you say? 10, 11, 12 o'clock?
Probably
12 o'clock. So you ain't going to be home till like midnight, which is tomorrow.
The next day.
The next day. And you done been out with all these
But
kids.
That's not a goal.
That's not a goal.
That's not a goal. That's fun.
Yeah.
Now, if you were saying, I want my mom to be able to help me get my weight up, train more on my body because I want to play more. I want to be a bigger football player. And my mom is like, nah, you need to relax some. Now that I would be like, Mom, chill on him. Let him get some more training. But you over here talk about my goal is to go skating and hang out until 12 at night.
But one of my other goals is like, when she go work out at night, I want to go work out too, so I can get, like you said,
bigger. Get your weight up.
Yep, that and get my speed to play football and basketball.
Okay, now that's something that is, if mom is willing, can be negotiable, because if she can't take you to her gym because of other reasons why she can't take you to her gym, because you're a child, and sometimes she might go at night and they don't. After a certain time, you shouldn't be in there. So the option would be for y'all to try something else. Like when you have free time, you can train on your own. You know what I'm saying? You can research and see what is out there that can help you when it comes to your own physical. Because a lot of, you about to be in high school, right? Mm-hmm. See, that's where you really gonna have free range to get your weight up, because they have a gym there at school where you can work out. You can do more at school, and you have an actual coach or trainer that can help you get your weight up. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you really want to do in your high school year, that's the first thing. That's the first thing you should say when you get onto your team. You're like, yo, coach, I'm a little guy and I really want to get my weight up. What can I do? And what can my mom assist me with getting my weight up, and what kind of training should I do? Because most of these coaches know, well, if you really want to get your weight up, they know how to assist you. And you are in football, so even your personal coach now that you have can probably help you. And then you and your mama can talk about it, and y'all can have your own little private things that y'all can do. Go running in your complex before it get dark. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to get your speed up, get you a clock, press, boom, go running. When you done, press. Then you check your own time to see how fast you are. So if you really, that's the thing. A lot of kids feel like their parents are supposed to push you. They are, but you have to show the drive. If you do your own research and your own thing, you take it back to your mommy and like, Mom, this is what I found. She gonna see your determination, and this is something that you really, really, really want to do. And then she could probably put her own will and what her background is to help you with your goal. But going skating, nah, I understand, Mom, wholeheartedly on that.
Look, the face
says it all.
Especially when things need to be done at the home front.
I feel
and
that
goes for all of y'all gentlemen. For y'all to have this freedom, you need to show more responsibility at home.
Amen.
Y'all don't understand, moms and parents, we generally want more, especially for y'all to be teens. We want more help around the house. Carry y'all's weight. Y'all are young adults, pretty much.
So, your mom still wash your clothes?
I wash all the clothes and fold them.
You put them away without her telling you?
I put my clothes away.
You should be helping. You should be telling your brother and sister,
I
here go your clothes.
I even cooked.
Being directed.
I even cooked a couple times. Ever since I learned how to cook.
That's because he wanted to. So that's called giving you a little more freedom. I've been giving him a little more because I understand that he's a teen now.
Right.
So I try to give you a little more responsibility, like letting you cook a little something. I'm a little scared to be letting.
Baby, listen, I'm sorry.
Like, Mom, taste this.
I burned my whole kitchen down when I was 14. So I actually burned my kitchen down in my apartment complex. So I'm just saying, having the responsibility to be able to cook is definitely
it was more mandatory.
Yeah, I had to cook on my own because my mom was gone. My mom had 2 jobs and she went to school full time. So me and my sister pretty much had to do us. And my sister, she's 7 years older than me, almost 8 years older than me. So it's like she was gone. She had to work. You know, she took care of me when she could, when she was at home. But I had to figure out, like, hey, I'm hungry. Let me go in here and make me these ramen noodles. Let me go in here and get me some extra sausage and make me my own hot dog and make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take, when your parent sees that you are able to handle the minor things, when you ask them to, give you a little inch, they'll remember, like, okay, all week I have not told him to clean his room. All week I have not had to remind him to do his homework. All week I did not have to tell him to tell his little brother to get his clothes up off the floor because that relieves stress for me. So I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to let you for this one night. Just this one night, just to see how you act. Do what you want to do. So when you show your parent that I got this, Ma, like I'm mature enough to handle at home. So you should be very comfortable to know that I'm going to be able to handle outside, because it's going to be a lot more things that's blocking your path outside than it is in the house. You're going to have pretty girls. You're going to have your homies over here doing stuff that they know they ain't supposed to be doing. You're going to have police out here doing stuff that knowing that might scare you. So you have to be able to uphold yourself accordingly at all times. So if you can't uphold yourself accordingly at home, it makes your parents scared that you're not going to be able to do it outside of the home.
Ding, ding. Can I get a bell, please?
I don't got it right over here. Ding, ding, ding.
I need to stole the bell. You need the bell.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
You said that very well. Ding, ding,
Thank you. So I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and talk a little more, because I'm really liking these gentlemen, like their mindsets. I'm really look at you here. You too, baby. I'm not missing you.
See a puff hang around.
Exactly. She is she is active.
And she has competition actually this weekend.
Yes. 11/11 at 10 a.m. $10 at the door.
Yep.
At Afrocentric. It's at your school. It's a cheer competition.
Yeah.
He said, So since we're over here talking about the smartness, I'm going to play Wordsmith.
Yes.
You know, because these young men, they smart. I'm telling you. It's so refreshing to meet young men who are well versed. They can speak clearly. They handsome. They about some of their business. You know, we still got to work on some things. Look at his face. Here we go.
So, Sis Marie, no longer giving life to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental armed and dangerous like a Uzi with a double clip. Working for his Gump in cross country, running rampant in my nights like OMC. She nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm bordering off better bars. I'm classic, homie. The smell of God just on me. Just that dope OMC, poetic. One time for the intro, just let go.
It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge cannibal with syllable, flammable words spit. Serve with food for thought, bust melons in. Bald melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Gang fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. Ill poetic instrumental. Back window. Call the bat signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. My life's mission is painted between the spaces and the bars in my writtens. Vivid when the visual is scripted. When you listen, you feel the vision, that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls senses. So go and let that influence enter you with a hint of the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applaud cinema. And I'm appalled, these people they got involved be getting applause for them struggle bars in the music lately. Yes. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Yes. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda babies. Yes. For them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio. Take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement, I'm giving them Django. When they call to step the flow, I wrote up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy, know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith, let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy, know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith, let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far, I only come this far. My eye is on a title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify tap. My lyrical cap, Soulja wear a different kind of fresh. I'm on Mitchell and Ness, I can't rap with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway, reloading the arsenal of bars. Shoot 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically, dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can feel. So I got ill, poetic, and poem C with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and the diamonds, black jacket, jack and juke it while I'm stepping stanzas. Poet on the raps and counters, Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie, I Soulja, ill poetic on the beat.
Yeah,
I ain't heard that one in a minute.
I know, right? That is I Soulja and Tiffany Marie. And the lines are open. So if you have questions or if y'all want us to talk, you can call in 614-781-0754. Again, that is 614-781-0754. So this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with an E.
Over there working as usual. It's Misha Miss Hotspot. We in the building. We got the youngins in the building.
Yes, I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves again. Say your name and age, please.
My name is Malachi, 15.
He want to say so much more. Look at it. And get that gum out your mouth while you all smacking in the what's you chewing on then? Oh, it looked like you was chewing. Go ahead.
My name's Silas.
That's my boo.
I'm 14.
Silas, 14.
My name is Ravon. 13.
Look, you about to put an
ready.
extra age
He's
on.
Ready though.
And he put a little bass in his voice. I love it. I love when, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I love when little boys hit puberty. No disrespect to y'all. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, why y'all talking about that? But I do, because it's the change in y'all voices. It really shows y'all development. You know, with little girls, their voices kind of change earlier. You know what I'm saying? But boys, it's like overnight. It's like they wake up talking all squeaky, and the next morning be like, good morning.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I don't think I noticed, but I did one day. Like,
right.
Like, was it over the phone? You had to look at the phone like,
I didn't say that.
See, my mom, when I started, my mom didn't even realize I was taller than her until she was in the mirror. And I walked behind her. And she said, whoa, come back here. So with girls, it's kind of it's little things. But boys, it's like, hold up. It's more physical. You actually see the change. And it's so, girls is kind of gradually. Boys is like, boom. 1 minute they go to sleep looking like babies. Next minute they wake up looking like that giant over there.
Yeah.
I know my dad watching. I remember just one time we was at church. Oh man, I'm gonna tell this story. He got home mad right now. But I remember
Oh Lord.
Go ahead and tell the story so I can laugh.
One time we was at church on Sunday and we was it was praise and worship. So we sitting in the far back and everybody standing up. So I looked over and I could see right over my dad's head. So I was like, hey Pop, you want me to put you on my shoulders so you so you can sit?
I could just see my my brother's face changing. Like
the sad part is I don't even know him that well, and I can see his face. So
yes, like who the heck? How dare you ask me that? That probably was like. I would punch you in your neck if you ever be like that.
You made that man question his faith.
Okay, like
on Sunday morning.
On Sunday
during praise and worship.
Though, because that's what all these babies are. Even though y'all teens, but y'all still my babies. That's what all these babies need. They need God in their life.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Go to church, praise and worship. Have a relationship with God, so y'all can have a conscience. Mm-hmm. I didn't really enjoy going to church when I was younger, but however, now as an adult, I am so glad that I did, because I think that's a lot of my good conscience that I had growing up. Good choices, making better choices. So yeah, teens nowadays, kids nowadays, definitely need to have a relationship with God.
I agree with you there.
I don't go every Sunday, but mine definitely go. Like this, is my son, that's his cousin. I dropped them off because I generally have like some work or modeling or something going on Sunday. Me and the Lord know we have a relationship, but I make sure all three of mine go over to the auntie's house and they go to church every Sunday.
Oh,
so yeah, they go to church every Sunday together. So and I hear him talking about praise and worship, so that made me want to touch on that.
Yeah, his family is very active in church.
Yep.
So that
teacher,
and
he teaches at church. Yeah, my mom, she does like I don't know exactly what to call it, but she works with the first lady. That's about to do it, you know what I'm saying? Do this stuff.
She's a greeter.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what it's called. A greeter. Yeah.
Yeah, and then his older sister helps with the kids. So the babies. So yeah, they're very active in church. Me, myself, I really never, I'm not going to say I don't go to church. I do go to church, but just not as frequently. And my daughter, she goes to church with them or when I go to church. But I do believe that you should talk to your children. If you don't go to church, you should definitely be open about having conversations and making them aware of who God is, because it will help mold them. And you have to have, to me, you have to teach your children, what I want to say. You have to teach it, like you said, with a conscience. You have to teach them that. And you also, because nowadays,
they have morals,
they have to have structure, they have to have, yes. And it's kind of hard for them to learn that at school. School ain't made for that. So y'all need to have these kind of dialogues at home. And I wanted to open the floor to all parties, parents and mentors, and the children, because now it seems like we never had the option of having an open forum for us to be able to express ourselves with our parents. Like I never was able to tell my mama that she like you did something wrong, or you know, like, how dare you, or, you know, be able to have like an open conversation.
I was able to have that.
I wasn't. No, I wouldn't be able to tell my mama, you didn't let me go to my friend's house. So I can't believe that you wouldn't let me do this and do that. I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do that. No. Or if I got a whooping, I wasn't able to tell my mama, you know what I'm saying? Like how, you know, like,
well, no, I got the conversation after the whooping.
Yeah.
Ain't no conversation.
There wasn't no conversation. You got your
butt whooped, but then she was that parent that want to come sit and talk to you afterwards, and you be sitting there mad, still hurt.
Ain't no conversation.
Why are you talking to me?
I now have Spank. I do have open conversations with my daughter afterwards, so I want her to understand why she got a whooping, because sometimes kids don't be understanding. Like, all I did was 3 times in a row after you repeated yourself, not do what you told me to do, but that still don't equate to whooping. Yes, it does. Because if I got to keep repeating myself, that means you're not listening to me. And now you hear me now that this belt that smacked your butt. So my thing is as kids, do you feel like you want to have that kind of dialogue? You want to be able to speak freely to your parent and tell them what they've done to hurt your feelings, or express what, as parents, what you want them to do?
Yeah. You should be able to do that. Yeah. I feel like what my parents do, we do that like like, no, I wouldn't say frequent, but it's not once every blue moon. It happens. We talk about, okay, like, you know how my dad get, he always get all funny, and we sit down and we just, what I'm saying, tell me what we can do to, change it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So yeah, we had a conversation.
Do you feel like it's helpful in your relationship with your parent?
It is.
Okay.
It's helpful.
Silas, do you have conversations, open dialogue with your parents?
See, like, how you gonna skip me? Look,
I'm just going down the line.
Don't you want to know what the conversation?
No, you don't have to go into that deep. You don't have to know. I just wanted to know if you feel like having those kind of dialogues help you with your relationship with your parent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After I really don't get whoopings no more. I ain't trying to say that on radio. That's embarrassing. My mom be getting mad at me. She might punch me in my chest or something like that. Or like,
that's all right.
My mom, she's straight.
She'd
be like, she told me one time, she said, "Boy, you don't get in there and do what I said. This shoe mark is gonna be on your face."
Yeah, that sounds like something.
That sounds like something I was.
Yeah, definitely. I probably would have been way more rude, but
yeah.
And then after that, she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, son. I acted out of my way, and I hope that you forgive me for what I did." It's like she mean that sometimes.
But does she tell you why?
She nice. But do she tell me why?
Yeah,
Nah. When I get whoopings or I get chastised, my mom talk at the same time.
Let me tell you something.
Like, boy, you better get to school and act up. Man, you better not act up now.
Listen, I've been on the phone with her chastising them verbally. I'll be like, call me back.
I'm sorry, boo.
I felt like I was the one getting in trouble. Like, let me get off this phone.
Around the corner, like, yeah, that do be happening.
My dad wouldn't even wait till I got home. He would come to the school and get me and whoop on me at the school and then send me back to school. I remember he did that one time when he had this big van. He came to school when I was acting up, took me to cross the street to East Lamar. He wore me out, man. Took me back to school. Said, "You better have a good day."
That sounds just like my bro.
Listen, that's good. Y'all got that's good. Because see, my grandma came to the school and tore my butt up in the bathroom where all the kids can hear it down the hallway, and then send me back to the
You can't do that now.
You can't do that now.
You can't do that now. They can call the police on you and all that other stuff. I feel like discipline is needed. I feel like
especially boys.
Sometimes with especially boys. No disrespect, but y'all because of the way y'all bred it, y'all need more structure. And the reason why parents are more strict on you boys is because if there was no structure to you, you would run wild like a wild animal. Mm-hmm. That's why you see a lot of these boys out here in the streets. They out here doing unnecessary stuff. They out here breaking into stuff, getting in jail, all that kind of juvenile. Selling drugs. You're doing all kind of necessary stuff because that energy is not being placed where it should be.
Right.
So when you have structure and you have somebody on your back telling you where to shift that energy, either in sports, either in your schoolwork, either in housework, into family, it helps you keep your mindset. Because if not, you would be all over here like a lion. You'd be all over the place. You'd be running wild.
It's training for the responsibility that a man is supposed to hold in society, period. So you have to be disciplined so you can be disciplined as a grown man.
I remember this one time I was sleeping in my bed. My mom said,
look at her eyes.
My mom said, "Get up." She's like, "Cool, we about to go somewhere." I got up. I saw the belt coming behind her back. Man, I started crying.
What was the reason? Yeah, you don't want to share it, but it was for a reason, right? All right.
Look at her face, yo. If y'all don't catch this Key's face. I swear to goodness. Listen, she is over here in Kiki true mama not my mama. Okay, Kiki don't play. But I'm going to tell y'all.
I'm a single mom of 3, and I refuse to let mine fail.
I know that's right. She doing good. Trust me. Doing good. Because trust me, I've seen single moms with less and some with more, and they ain't nowhere near what she got right here. I guarantee. So be very appreciative.
Be appreciative. And that's what I think a lot of kids, because y'all, I want to make sure I'm saying this right. A lot of kids nowadays are looking at what their friends are able to do compared to what they're able to do. Mm-hmm. And you have to think that not all homes are the same. Okay. For one, a lot of these kids that are able to stay out all late at night, they mamas and daddies don't really care that much.
No, they don't.
And when I was able to be around friends that was able to do the things that they wanted to do, they fell in love with my mom because my mom wasn't having that. Mm-hmm. Most kids love having structure. They love having a parent because structure shows that your parent cares. If you come home every night and she don't say nothing to you, you would be in your feelings. If you got in trouble at school and your mama was like, oh, well, you would be like, dang, mama, you don't care? Like, okay, well, I'm going to keep messing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep doing it then. Mm-hmm. If you had a mama that didn't care about what was going in your belly, what clothes was on your back, you would be out here stealing to try to get it. And these kids is out here like, I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be stealing, but because I don't have a parent that care about me, I'm out here doing unnecessary stuff. So when they see your mama caring on you, they fall in love with your mom because they want that at home. And you over here thinking about the stuff they get to do.
Right.
Instead of what they parents is like at home. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of the positive things about the stuff that you got at home and not keep your mind on the negative things that you don't get to do. Because this kid's out here with mamas that's on drugs, abusing them, leaving them at home by themselves, neglecting them, ain't got not a pot to pee in and a window to throw it out of. That means no running water in their home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they over here struggling. So you got to think about all the good things. You get to go home to an air-conditioned home when it's hot as hell outside. You get to come home to a house that got heat when it's cold as hell outside. You get to come home with food in your refrigerator. And you ain't got to worry about eating what we used to eat sugar and cinnamon sandwiches with syrup.
Mayonnaise sandwiches.
Okay, mayonnaise sandwiches, bologna sandwiches, fried bologna sandwiches, and toast.
Hey, fried bologna.
Baby, listen, they were slapping, but they were slapping because we didn't really have nothing. We had no bacon. We had
no cheese.
Right. We had no bacon. We ain't have no sausage. You had to make do what you had.
You ate bologna for breakfast, lunch,
and dinner.
Like I said, how did y'all live?
Hey, we're here to talk about
it. We're here to talk about it. We're here to help y'all understand that y'all are so privileged compared to. I didn't have a daggone game system until I was about y'all's age. Y'all probably didn't have game systems since y'all was little, like her age, little. I was almost in high school by the time I got a Nintendo, and by then the Sonic was, what was it? The Sonic was it?
Well, Sega.
That's it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sonic Hedgehog was out by then,
and I know they ain't gonna know what this.
I was way behind.
I can't say. I had Atari. That's fine.
Yeah. See,
I begged for it. Atari. The first.
We got PlayStation 4s.
See,
yeah.
Xbox.
Y'all got tablets. Yeah. Y'all got cell phones. Y'all got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about cell phones, though.
Yeah, but see, that's why your parents are so hard on y'all.
His face.
Listen, that's why y'all's parents.
Yeah,
see, but that's why y'all's parents are so hard on y'all because y'all are a privileged generation.
Yes,
y'all get way more than what we could have ever imagined to have. Just like we had more than what our parents had, but that's why we got raised and disciplined the way we did because we're privileged.
Yeah,
y'all are very privileged. And the more privileged you are, the more disciplined you need to be, because of the more responsibility you're going to have being a privileged person growing up in this world. Because, like she said, you got other things that's going on that it ain't even. It's bad.
Like back
so we got to direct y'all into the right way, so y'all not out here in these situations where you might end up somewhere, right place, wrong time, wrong place, wrong time.
Our parents, by the time they were your age, had jobs. My mama had a job by the time she was y'all's age. How she was taking care of all her siblings.
13? That's when I had a job.
I had a job by the time I was 15.
Yeah, legally 15, yes. But see, they used to have summer programs for 13, 14-year-olds. Unfortunately, they got rid of it. Oh, they still do it?
It's at 14.
Oh, the Urban League do it now?
Okay. Still hiring at 14.
Yeah. A couple places. But it's so hard to get hired on the Kroger's because there's so many kids that's 14. They be like...
That's what I'm saying. They used to do PIP every summer.
Yeah.
12 to 14 could get a job every summer through PIP. They took that away. But he said the Urban League do something, so that's good. But yeah, 15 legally, yes, I was working. I had a job.
Baby, listen. I'm gonna play another song, and then I want to come back and talk about discipline.
They like, can we leave that alone?
No, I'm gonna tell y'all when I come back. I ain't gonna talk about it now.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you when I come back. Watch. I want to talk about it. So here we go. This is going to be no, I can't play that. That got curse words.
Play some Cassius.
Cassius Keys. Okay, here we go. Which one is Cassius? Oh yeah, the bow. You was about to say, I don't know.
Old school.
He said old school. This is not old school. What you talking about?
New school. I'm an old soul.
He said
he an old soul. I know that.
It was Michael Jackson for one of his birthdays.
Okay. Baby, listen. This is the Punch Bowl.
And his brothers was the security guards. That's how serious it got.
I cried when Michael Jackson died.
How old are you?
He died in 2009.
He know
2009.
2009, and I was born in 2003.
You was 6.
Yeah, 6.
Wow.
I was singing Michael Jackson when I was about 4 years old.
That's why you got an old spirit. That's why he look and act the way he act.
Because I hang around. I don't hang around younger people. I usually hang around my grandpa, my grandma, and stuff like that. Because I want to know what they time is. Like the music and stuff like that.
I'm really starting to like you. Like for real. He about to be my little homie. I like him. Here we go. Man.
What's the face of a cow in the back of his head as he run from the back? This freak is deep when you ain't got a paddle. When you're hot horse, till I remove your saddle. In the grass, we distinctly rap. So I got the juice, got a punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up in your soul. In the winner's circle, cause the loopholes. In love with Nikes, they do anything for checks. Bodybuilders, how they ask about your reps on the set. I've been making moves like I got nothing left to lose. Big red dog, got your boy Blue's Clue. And they super when they about to shoot poop. Your face to feet if you fit the shoot. Tryna put in work like an interview. Talking beef for grilling like a barbecue. Doug, same grave, all falling too. Couple chicks all in the coop. Till a fox get let in the hen house. Raise a 9 while letting 10 out. No change when it register, homie, just checked out. Highway, your life just had to change routes. Day in the life of the jungle, hair long Rapunzel. Everybody want they shop or fumble. Walk the walk but stumble. You trip and tumble. On the humble pages, the virtue of father time release on you. Mother nature nurture survival what if it is. Running the game, I'm such a brand story in my life. Turning pages like a leaf. Oh, God bless me like a sneeze in a cathedral. Or baptisms in a steeple. 12 opportunity looking up through the people. Say you got drive, but they got repo. Your drive just got repo. Well, I got the juice by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up in your soul. When the winner's circle, cause the loophole. Said I got the juice by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up in your soul. When the winner's circle, cause the loophole. It's out of the chest like target employees. We try and put in work, they target employees. Black men in the concrete, jungle in danger. Walk out the house in danger. Police says where you going? I told me don't talk to strangers. The toe tag, John Doe, no name ya. Black man life so dangerous. Treat you like new clothes and hang ya. I'm strange, fruit swinging, 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 swinging. Like little kids in the park, they tell me sounds and put me in that money talk. Get on the road, the rich and set in the road. So what to do? Red and blue, chased by blue and red, men in blue. Kids they see in red, got shot my red, the rights never red. Misunderstood, he not be said. I see the flag, do not pledge, take a knee. Please fight, graduation, get on stage, see my piece. Drop the mic, it's food for thought to those on a hunger strike. And drive to those who always will hitchhike my wheel. Deal with it like a pencil. Want you to put hands on the ground like cartwheels. The race deal, banana clips to get peeled. Wanna roll by myself like a third wheel. I'm dropping lines, I'm talking about big deals. Cause my life a motion picture belong in a big real. Lights, camera, action, I've been lit for a while. These shit, I've been, man, that pal by the mouth. Got the juice by the punch bowl. Money call when they call raw. Dollar signs up in your soul. When they win your circle, cause a little pole. Said I got the juice by the punch bowl. Money call when they call raw. Dollar signs up in your soul. When they win the circle, cause a little pole.
That's all, you know what I'm saying? That's Mr. Keys right there. Cassius Keys. Okay. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with the knee.
It's Misha, Miss Hotspot. We in the building talking to these youngins about some discipline.
Yes, I want to talk about discipline. I was trying to look for some change for my baby. You know what I'm saying?
They got
now. my big baby right there on the end. So I want to talk about discipline because I wanted to know from you kids' point of view, what do y'all feel like will be sufficient enough discipline for you?
I think that if I wasn't disciplined, I wouldn't be as respectful as I am right now.
Do you feel like being spanked, or well, you older now, being punched in your chest? It's like, no, just but do you feel like that kind of discipline at your age is sufficient, or do you feel like just being talked to or having things taken away from you is sufficient, or both helps you?
I feel like I do feel like you know what I'm saying, like whooping or something and taking stuff. I feel like the whoopings help the most because you do something and you get whooped. Oh, that hurt. I don't want to do that no more. So I ain't gonna do that no more.
I know your dad be tuning you up.
Tuning him up. Hand that to him. Thank you, boo.
Just because of probably his size.
Yeah.
You feel like we need to go a little harder.
Yeah.
Right, he tall as I don't know what.
Listen,
I know, like my dad.
He ain't feeling no tap.
Right. Nah, none of that. It's all closed it fist.
Okay, closed it fist.
Closed it.
Full
power.
Full power.
I'm me and my dad we have like a close type of bond, but I know my limits and boundaries with my dad. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to my dad and like play with him, joke with him, but I know where the line is.
Right.
Not to cross that.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing.
That is good.
There's a lot of 15-year-olds out here that's your size that don't care about the line they cross.
Yeah, it's just like it's not necessarily that I'm scared of my dad. It's just appropriate fear.
Well, you better be scared.
That's I like that. Right. No, I like that. I like that statement right there. Yeah, appropriate fear. That's what it's not fear that you feel like he gonna harm you, but it's fear enough to put you in order,
so you can do that. Give the respect that you're supposed to.
Exactly. Give. I love that statement right there. Yep. Appropriate fear.
Yes.
That's how you feel too.
I bet you see he switched seats.
I know not to cross the line.
Right.
See a line from a mile away.
You know they put your pinky toe on the line.
Nah. Give you that look like.
Whoa.
Keep playing with me. Right there.
See, in our day, I knew the line not to cross.
I knew.
By the time I was y'all's age, I was really I was the kind of kid that was mute. I would rather not talk than be disrespectful because I know who I am, and as I got into my teen years, I know my mouth talked faster than my mind would be able to wrap around what I'm saying. So it would come off as disrespectful when I in my heart know I didn't mean to go to that level. So I would rather be shut up, like okay, Mom.
Yes,
mute. I'm not saying nothing else.
I had a problem.
You had a problem. You look like you had a problem. I did have a problem. You look like the kind of kid that had a problem.
Don't come for me. I did. I have a problem.
Where they be like, you too but it's like you too big for your britches.
Yes.
I had those moments. Trust me, my mouth got me in a lot of trouble. It was the only girl, the baby girl. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
See, I was a baby of 9, and I just was shut up. I couldn't.
I had a problem. And then it didn't help because my mom would tell me the story how she prayed that I was the opposite of her, not quiet. So I would always be like, they say you're supposed to, be careful what you pray for. You just might get it.
Listen.
Yeah.
See, my mom and my dad never. My mom, especially my dad. My dad never whooped me. Yeah, okay, I was his baby. I was the baby of 9. His voice put so much fear in me that if he raised his voice, tears will automatically drop. Yeah. See, with Patricia, okay, my mama, she never really whooped me, but God punished me. Okay, so if I would end up talking slick, I would end up falling down the steps. Like literally, she was like talking, she was telling me like what I was going to do, blah blah blah, and I was like, I mumbled something like, you get on my nerves, I can't wait to move with my dad or something like that, right? Exactly.
I think that happens. Honestly, that happens with my 5-year-old. Every time my daughter, she gets mad at something, or it's
that Virgo. It's the Virgo in us. God does not play with Virgos.
Or
I'm telling you,
or something.
Yes, God don't mess with Virgos. We always
like that. You hurt yourself.
Yes, we always end up hurting ourselves when we harm those who are in place to give us structure. So I remember she was like, what the hell you said? And I turned around on the steps. I was already at the top of the steps. So just thinking how far, that's 14 steps I counted. So I went all the way up to the top of the steps. And you see, I'm crazy. So I turned around and I said, bloop, 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 all the way down the steps. My mom
Did she come to the top of the step and just look at you?
She was already at the bottom of the steps. I rolled down the steps to her, and she was just like, see, God don't, and walked away from me. Mm-hmm. I was down there for a minute just crying like, damn, I hurt myself. I was in pain. Then I remember once I got smart with her, and she was like, get in the damn shower. Like, I was in the shower, all of a sudden, a wind blew, something blew, and I fell out of the shower.
The wind blew inside.
I swear, I was in the shower. Nobody whooped me or anything. It was like, actually, I fell out the shower. I would have probably been in an emergency room if my sister wasn't in the way of hitting my head. Like, I literally was like, bloop, out of the shower. I don't know what it was. God was like, you gonna quit messing with Patricia. Listen. Like, don't be playing with Miss Jackson. You gonna get yourself together ASAP. And after that fall out the shot, that was the last time I said I'm gonna mute my lips. Like, I can't. I was like,
I didn't learn to shut my mouth till my mom hauled off and slapped me clean across my face.
Baby, listen.
Yeah, it took that.
It took that old school pimp slap to get your ass together.
Pimp slap. I don't even think pimp slapped that fast. I ain't know what the hell hit me.
And why was it always the mouth though?
Sure, she hit that mouth. That mouthpiece. No, it was all in the mouth area. Yeah,
had your lips tingling like
tingling. No, it was instant pain. There was no tingle in that situation.
I didn't say anything because I was crying, but I was still cussing her out in my mind.
Oh, in my mind,
in
my mind. Listen, in my mind, we was in the street. I'm sure. Oh, she know.
Long as you keep it in your mind. Long as you keep it in your mind, that's fine.
I don't say nothing else in my mind.
Clean. I remember one day I was on the steps and my sister probably like, you shut your mouth. But I remember my mom and my sister was in the bathroom. I mean, not in the bathroom, in the kitchen. And they was having a conversation. I don't remember what was happening, but I remember my sister had got smart with my mom. And I was on the steps and I was like, Lord, please let my sister live. Because they in the kitchen. Okay. You know, all kind of sharp objects is in the kitchen.
Nice.
So I'm like, I'm sitting on the steps. I'm like, Lord, please let my sister be okay. I mean, for real.
So siblings do really be concerned.
They do be concerned, even though I'll be like, at that time, me and my sister didn't have the bond that we have now. Now, okay.
A murder in the kitchen.
Okay, so all of a sudden I hear smack, and I'm on the steps, and that's like a good probably from here to where that office is. how far it was, and I heard that loud smack, and I heard nothing else. It was complete silence in that kitchen after that.
You weren't supposed to hear
it. Was complete silence. My mom didn't say nothing else. She didn't even have a conversation. It was just a slap, and then all of a sudden, my sister came around the corner, and I ran up the steps. I was like, "Whew, she alive though. At least she alive."
Every time my siblings or somebody else get a whooping, I see it, I end up laughing. Out loud.
That's what we do.
That's boys. That's boys.
You know what? But they'll be the nicest they ever been to each other. After one get it, then the other ones want to be all helpful and want to make sure they got what they need.
Like, you gonna be all right, little bro. You gonna be all right.
Exactly.
I got that same slap the other day. You be all right.
I don't think that. You know what? I think it's sad to say between me, my brothers, and my cousins, because we all grew up around each other, and it was if it wasn't my grandmother beating us, it was my uncle. And I think we got so used to whoopings, nobody cared anymore after that.
Yeah,
we didn't care for each other anymore. I think there was one time. There was only one time I was literally concerned. Twice, I could say I was concerned for somebody else getting their butt whooped. My brother, when he tried my mom, when she thought he was going to hit her, I thought he was going to die. And then my cousin, when my grandmother broke the ruler on him. So that was the only 2 times. Yeah, you know it's bad when they break an object in the middle of spanking you.
But do y'all hear that in the background though?
Yeah, well, I hear them.
So that's why.
That's why you be whooping them.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'm just playing. She don't be whooping them kids.
Speaking of uncle,
you got uncle that handle his business.
We was at the hotel one time with our football team, and listen, he made up. So and he said tattoo time. I was like, what's that? He was like, take your shirt. He said, take your shirt off. And like his palm, huge, heavy-handed, everything. I was like, I can't breathe.
That's
that good slap.
That's called training.
That's training. See, I ain't gonna say who it was, but I had somebody I know have she had boys, and because she had boys, she was very strict with them, and she waited till they would sleep, and she would go in the room with a belt, and she would tear them up and they sleep. Okay, she would tear them up and they sleep, and they wouldn't even been done nothing that day. She was just like, "That's what you go. I know you got something planned that's gonna happen tomorrow or the day after that. So I'm getting you before you even get it in. I'm gonna whoop your butt."
That's messed up.
But it got them together. Got them together.
Sometimes I feel like I need to give a little reminder before school. But I don't, because that might.
That's old school.
My middle.
That's old school.
My mom always say, "You need a whooping before you go to school." We'd be like, "No, ma'am." That's right. The next day, I got a call. What?
So you needed a whooping before the school day.
You feel what I'm saying?
It give you a refreshing.
You see?
Lesson, Linda.
And you think about what happened that morning, you might not even do nothing throughout the school day.
I might need a whooping before school because one time I had this talk. It was in 6th grade. I had this call from this one teacher named Miss Snowball. And when she called my mom she was like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
The voice broke me down. So when she was like, "Listen, I'm not gonna come up there, but you know what's gonna happen when you get home, right? You know what's gonna happen when you get home. So I think you might want to have the rest of the day good, and then just come home and get what you're supposed to do." I'm like,
I don't want to come home.
I'm thinking, I'm not trying to come home. And then she was like, "Do it again. Then I'm gonna come up there." But one time she came up there. She actually came up there, took me home, whooped me. I stayed home the rest of the day. Next day I came there, and in that class I ain't say nothing.
Quiet. New boy.
Whole new kids.
That's when the teachers know that the parents
got them together
because they was a heathen the day before. Then they came in there, perfect student. Like,
yeah, I can't. After that,
I call your mama.
I can't say nothing to her because I would have said like, "I got a whooping because of you."
Listen, why do you just reminded me of Kevin Hart when Kevin Hart gave his mom gave him the note and said, "Tell your teacher this." And he goes to school and he said, "My mama said you stupid." That right there just reminded me of that. That flashed in my mind. I'm sorry. He got that grown face and it just made me think of that. I'm sorry. No. He was like. Okay. Remind me of that so much. So we're gonna break into our specialties because we're gonna get out here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
What you about to say?
The funny part about it is he'd be like, no. That
was funny. So we're gonna break into our specialties. I just wanted to tell y'all about this store that I encountered. And I wanted to tell y'all about Curvilinear Radio does have we're starting our own little statement pieces and stuff. As y'all can see, this is one of our jerseys that I have started, and it's called These Curves, and then you can get your year or whatever number you want, and then on the back it does say, I don't know if this is the right way. It says
go. Move to the left. There you go.
It says Curvilinear on the back with the number on it. So we're going to start this. This is just a sample piece that I'm starting, and then we're going to definitely go full on in 2018. So I just wanted to put that out there. And also,
dang, 2018.
Yeah,
that's next year.
That's in 2 months.
It's in November.
I thought it was just my birthday yesterday.
Right, 2018 is fast.
To my birthday.
It's
look at him.
It's one more month.
He wants you to.
I'm going steady.
Listen.
All right. Can we just declare that?
I'm not even looking forward to Christmas no more.
You waiting for your birthday?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 6th.
Oh, okay.
February 20th.
Okay.
Pisces.
I'll go share yours.
December 16th.
Yes, that's my boo. And then his brother is what?
The day after my mom.
What's so funny is when is your brother's birthday?
Hope it's the 17th.
See,
that's
a day after each other.
The 17th. That was my dad's birthday.
That is so sweet.
And you said yours March 6th?
No,
Aries. No, that's still Pisces.
Yeah.
Aries is after March 23rd.
And it's funny because like they are the closest of the close because they cousins and they the same sign. So like it's like messing with the same little boy, one chocolate, one vanilla.
Them fish babies, they stick together.
I'm not vanilla.
I am. He said get his color right. You are not
you are white caramel. White chocolate.
He said white chocolate.
We're just gonna
I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I wanted to talk about the clothing line. I wanted to talk about this store that I encountered. I know if y'all are aware of this, but Rue 21. Y'all know about Rue 21?
I heard about Rue 21.
I have yet to
listen, Linda. They do.
There. Shut your mouth.
Did he say cheese? Jeans. Oh, I'm about to say, like, what? We talking about clothes?
Jeans.
They do have. They have plus size clothes, so you can shop in there, Misha. Just FYI.
Okay.
But go to the store. Do not mess with their online store.
Okay. And where's
rebuke
that?
Them in the name of Jesus. They are. There's one at Town and Country, and there's one in Easton.
Okay.
As well. But I want to tell y'all, I ordered, y'all know we got the powder puff photo shoot coming up this weekend. So I ordered me a jersey from them online. Okay.
So you did get something offline.
I did get something offline.
You know she can't help herself.
I can't help myself. So what happened is that I ordered the jersey. I used my little coupon, so I was really excited about getting it. It was on sale, so I was like, yes, I saved me some money. I get the package in the mail, and guess what's in the package? A sweater.
What?
They did you good.
And a medium at that. It wasn't even a plus size sweater. But guess what the receipt said?
Say what you ordered.
A jersey.
And this came from where?
This is Rue 21.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
not to order online.
Don't order online. So listen, I said I'm gonna try it again. I called them on the phone and I told them that they made an error. Send me a return package and give me my daggone money back. They did refund me my money, but they still have not sent me a return mailer. So I had this sweater at my home. So I was like, okay, I got my money back now, so I'm gonna go ahead and reorder it. So I reordered it, and I said, ooh, there's a bodysuit. And some clearance for $10. So maybe if I put 2 items in my cart, I get it back. Lord Jesus. Second order comes, I get my jersey, but I don't get my damn bodysuit. So I am telling you guys,
they want you to spend more money.
That's their distribution.
They want you to spend more money.
They probably do.
That's their distribution center.
I'm done with them.
They don't.
They're gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna send.
They don't have no restrictions on their distribution.
It's horrible. So I just wanted y'all to know, beware that Route 21 online is horrible. But the inside store at Easton does have plus size clothing. The one in Town and Country, I didn't see any plus size clothing, but the actual one that's in Town and Country, I'm not Town and Country, Easton, is over by Five Below, and over there by DSW and over there. So that's where you would go if you want to see, if you want to go to the store. The inside store is not bad. They have some cute stuff, especially plus size stockings. If you're looking for colors and stuff like that, they are true to size. There, but the online store, because everybody know I love online items, because for one, most of the stuff that's online is not in the store, so that means you'll get more unique items.
You look like you love shopping.
I do.
Oh my God.
You look like you would shop.
My nephew will tell you I love to shop.
My mom takes forever in the grocery store and the clothes store. She said, I'm about to come out with one thing. Guess what? She come out with like 10 bags.
It just happens like that. It don't be intentional. It just happens like you go in there with the intent to get one thing, but then you see, oh, this on sale. Oh, I do need this.
I need this for my daughter.
It just happens. And then when you got kids, you got to add on, because you can be like, oh, yeah, they need this. Oh, yeah, I forgot to get this. Oh, this is cute. Maybe I should get this for them.
Is on sale.
Don't get him started, because he think I buy everything for Jakara.
Yes.
And she comes running back.
She come running.
My mom's
Don't hate on baby girl. Don't hate on baby girl.
Bring it home, by the way, straight S's for the second time.
Satisfactory. Yes. Okay. My daughter is now in 3rd grade, so now we get actual letters, and she got all A's and B's. I'm very excited.
Listen, do you get in more trouble than Jakara?
Yes. You can tell by he looking at his mama, because he would have answered no.
When I was in kindergarten, I was getting in trouble.
So there's a reason. We
ain't talking about kindergarten. We talking about now.
I'm talking about now. Yeah, you the oldest too.
You gotta pay for the way.
See, this is why Jakara is my boo. Look at that. You can't see that there. Look at that.
Responsibility.
She is so sweet.
It costs to be the boss.
Your daughter is everything.
In preschool, I'm gonna tell you the story.
Look at her.
She is so sweet. So I'm gonna pass the mic to that's all I wanted to talk about is our clothing line that's going to be coming up in 2018, and I wanted to talk about my experience with Route 21, because I'm done with them online. I might shop in their store on a clearance or something, but that's about it. I would never order from anything from them online. That pissed me off, and I've never experienced that before. And I've been shopping online since I was probably about 20, 21.
How old did you know? I know that's not right to ask a woman what her age is, but you look like you no.
No, yes, no.
28, maybe.
That was a good guess.
See, that's why you my little boo. Look at you. That's why me and you will never part. That's gonna be my little homie. I'm actually 34.
34?
Yes.
You actually look like you like 20 something.
Thank you. See, that's my homie.
But goody.
Hey, so go ahead, Kiki, with an 8.
All right, so I must announce, and I'm so happy, but yet we have made it another year of football. Football is coming to an end, as he was telling y'all. The Ravens have made it to the Super Bowl, so y'all more than welcome to come and check their game out at Beach Cross. Right?
It's a sad moment.
Oh,
high school, mom.
What happened?
Are you sure?
Look,
Beach Cross.
It's Beach Creek.
Where y'all practice at?
Brookhaven.
Brookhaven is closed. Anyway, like I said, it's at Beach Cross.
Hey.
On Sunday at 3:00, my nephew be out there battling out against them
His
Gators.
Squad.
Riven Nation.
We all what?
And then we have cheer competition going on at Afrocentric Saturday. Doors open at 10. It's all the cheerleaders from
tomorrow
the 6th.
We go to a hotel.
She's excited because her squad excited. Is having a hotel party tomorrow.
Don't touch that, bro.
My child, Shakira. So next, she'll be doing gymnastics. So I want to share with y'all some findings that I found for your kids for who's coming to the end of their. This is my son right here, right, Kevon.
Scoot over just a little bit so you can be in camera.
There you go, boo.
There you go. They say he's my twin.
He is.
Woodward Park got some things going on. I just want to share. They got gymnastics for ages 3 to 6. They got 3 and 4, ages 3 and 4, and they also have 5 to 6 ages. And they're like $37, which I think is pretty reasonable for a gymnastics class. And I'm touching on gymnastics because that's the next thing that Jakari wants to do. They also have basketballs coming up. They have cycling for us adults out here. They want to also get our cardio on, and that's free. That's a free class, actually.
Cardio.
They have karate. They have badminton. So, check your local rec centers. They have all type of stuff going on for your kids for these ending season of football. Put them in something next because you don't want them out here finding other things to do that they shouldn't be doing.
Listen.
So keep them active. And also at Woodward Park, I can see right here at the bottom of this page, they're also having a holiday party. It might be, I want to say it's kind of early to be speaking on this, but then again, it's not because it's November. They're having a holiday party December 18th, 6 p.m. to 7:15.
Ages 10 and under.
Ages 10 and under. So get your kids on out there to Woodward Park. And like I said, check your local rec center. They probably have something going on at that one also. And also some more findings. They have wild lights at the zoo.
Hey, I want to go.
Me too. I have yet to go, and I think it's going to be pretty dope. So that's going on from November 17th through January 1st. So they'll have some animals out, depending on if they're the type of animal that can stand the cold weather. They have some inside exhibits. And then I think the wild lights actually start at like 5 p.m. So if you go beforehand, you'll be able to catch the animals you can, but around about 5, you'll be able to catch them good lights they got. And also, since my son likes skating, this kind of ran across and it stuck out to me. It's for adults, though. They have an all 90s skate party.
90s? Oh, they throwing it back.
Oh, so.
Throwing it, boy, stop.
Yeah, they have a skate party going on at Skate Zone on November 11th.
They're wearing them afros.
And it's from 8.
Hold up, chill on us. That's the 70s. Okay, don't disrespect us 90s. Don't do us like that. Don't do that. You already talking.
And that's it. Like I said, that's at Skate Zone on the 11th, November 11th. Go check that out if you have nothing else to do for your evening. And that's from 8 p.m. to midnight. And also, what's she over there talking about?
She over here talking about my jacket, and she want me to turn the mic on because I muted it.
And then for all the little girls out there, I don't even know if I want to say this right now, but they got Shopkins live. I don't know how that's really going to pop off because Shopkins is Shopkins, but Shopkins is going to be live at the Palace Theater December 6th. So that's something for you, and that's
Shopkins,
Wednesday, 6:30. So. That's the Palace Theater. You can check get tickets from Ticketmaster.com. And also my favorite is coming, the Universal Circus, and that's November 27th through December 6th. That starts on a Wednesday and that Sunday. I highly recommend you go check this out. It's going to be fun for the kids and for the adults because I had so much fun. They play the old school music and everything. I mean, it's the bomb.
How you get tickets?
Ticketmaster.com. Okay, and it's going to be out there at Eastland Mall, and it's actually in a big top tent, real live tent. So I will check that out also. And hopefully you've been out there just getting some good nutrients in your body. The weather's changing. I know you want to eat that good hot comfort food. However, you still want to be mindful of the things you're putting into your body. Don't pack on too many pounds because of this weather. If you're sitting in the house, not doing too much, you're going to work, coming home, and hibernating, you can still get out, do different things. Go to the chiller, go ice skating, do something that's more suitable for the coldness, I guess. Get yourself adjusted. It's all in your mind. Make sure you're drinking your water. And
I got my water.
You got your water?
Skating too, please.
We might have to check that out.
I need some more skating in my life since I can't go team night.
Well, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. But that's all I got for right now, really. It's really geared around the kids since I got the kids all in my minds and stuff. So it's all about keeping them busy. You see, they all busy and stuff. That's why I keep mine busy because they. Go ahead, girl. What you got, Misha? Children.
Oh, let's see. We got a pretty eventful weekend. So y'all looking for something to do Saturday afternoon? We've got the Brunch and Beats. This is Saturday at Rehab Tavern, 456 West Town Street. Go out and enjoy some music and some brunch. Get some good food, some good music. This is from 12 to 4 on November 11th. Again, that's at the Rehab Tavern. They've got 250 mimosas, board games, music. So that's something fun to do for the afternoon. Tickets are through Eventbrite. Then Mr. D. Ali is going to have you performing with Mr. Sam Rothstein for Last Call at Double Happiness. Y'all silly. So Double Happiness, 482 South Front Street. This is Saturday night, 9 p.m. It's $10 at the door. This is featuring Greg Owens, D. Ali, and Veli Two Blunts. Also with special guest Deuce and S. Denise. So go out and support. Two Blunts? Yeah, Veli Two Blunts. That's his name.
Veli Two Blunts. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah, that's what I said.
2 blocks.
No, Veli Two Blunts.
Blunts?
Yeah. That's what, you know.
We're gonna say blunt. We're gonna just say blunt, like he's blunt, like he's very blunt. Yeah. Okay. Like that.
Veli Two Blunt.
That type of blunt.
More proper.
So they perform and go out and support your local artists. Again, that's at the Double Happiness on Saturday, 9 p.m. I'm definitely gonna be there. You know, I gotta support D. Ali.
Oh yeah. What day?
That's Saturday.
This Saturday?
9 p.m. Yes, ma'am.
The 11th?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try to come.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to come.
If y'all not in the,
because I want to respect. I want to come.
Yeah, you know, we can roll in there for a little bit. If y'all not in the hip hop and you more on the jazz scene, go out to it's called the Columbus Loves Motown, Saturday night at 8 p.m. from 8 to midnight. This is going to be at the Sing Creative. I do not know where this is, but I will share it on our Curvilinear page so that you can get all information. Local artists such as Brandon B. Jazz Scott. If you don't know him, he's on the keyboard. He does a lot in the community with jazz, along with many other musicians with him. So that'll be a nice little evening out. If you're in the Louisville area, down in Louisville, Kentucky, they're having a 90s block party at the KFC Yum Center. This is Saturday as well from 8 to midnight. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. They're going to have Monica, Next, Jagged Edge, and Drew Hill in the billing, along with Guy featuring Teddy Riley.
When is it?
This is Saturday, the Louisville. If you're in Louisville, Kentucky, Louisville 90s block party. I know, right? That's right over the bridge. Sheesh. If you in Cleveland, on the 19th, Sunday next week, Jay-Z's 444 tour is coming to the Quicken Loans Arena. Get your tickets for that. You already know he's coming alone. If you got it to get them tickets, that's what's up. I don't got Jay-Z ticket money, but just letting y'all know, if y'all love that album, he's got the 444 tour coming to the Quicken Loans Arena. Again, that's Sunday, November the 19th. And that's all I got.
Yay! Hey, I got one more thing that I thought was pretty dope, and I just shared it on our page actually, because you know we usually take our kids to COSI, right?
Mm-hmm.
COSI has a COSI After Dark, November 16th for 21 and older.
21.
21.
COSI After Dark.
COSI.
What section?
Food. And they're gonna have it says explore the science of food. Just in time for the holidays. Learn how the smell impacts how we taste food, the science behind decisions, and why we eat what we eat. And see us turn a pickle into a light bulb.
Wow.
COSI really getting creative.
Turn a pickle into a what?
A light bulb. That's weird.
I just think it's pretty interesting.
Probably like skin in the using.
I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna make me not eat pickles no more.
I can't.
Pickles are salty anyway. You don't need it.
I mean, I don't eat it like that.
Actually, pickles are free. They're not. They don't hold any calories or anything. So you can eat as many pickles as you want.
I just don't know about being in COSI After Dark.
Just that sodium. You
don't like. Yeah,
COSI got too many things in there.
No water flushes everything. You drink water after it.
It's that juice that they marinated in that's more dangerous than the actual. Baby, I love me some sweet pickles. Okay, I will eat me some sweet pickles.
But then they also be selling food. They got food tickets they can be selling separately. Lamb chowder, baked vegetable ziti, hot brown sliders with bacon maple chippers.
What? I don't want none of that.
Jerk ribs, pork loins with banana leaf. It just sounds really different.
It sounds like a lot of pig.
Not the baked.
He said pig. Yep.
Vegetable ziti. But anywho, check that out. That's November 16th.
Look, I got a question. Is any of y'all in here Ohio State?
That's all I say.
Only one that's Ohio State fans is the people on that side of the room.
That's it.
The right side of the room.
What kind of fan is you?
I'm not. I don't really do Ohio State.
No. You gotta pick.
No, I don't.
It has to be a choice. It's either you voting for Michigan this year or
I'm always gonna vote for Michigan.
Anybody, you should know that.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
The reason why, listen, if you're new to the show, so I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Buckeye. It ain't about the team; it's about the fans. Okay. That's my problem. Exactly, y'all. Wow. We are disrespectful.
We disrespectful.
The ones I've met are very disrespectful.
You a child, so you ain't met
you
that
a
baby.
Level. You ain't at that level yet.
Disrespectful.
You ain't that level yet. You ain't either. But it's those ones.
Let me see her on game day.
Yeah, on game day.
November 24th.
I didn't have somebody actually tell me to go back to where I'm from.
Where you from?
Columbus, Ohio. So they don't even know where I'm from. So that's what I'm saying. They've been that. No, they weren't drunk. That's why how bad it was.
Where going in? I will say that.
So that's the only reason.
I only got one word for y'all. Iowa. Moving on.
What you here for?
Iowa. Listen, all I gotta say is that we just
Iowa can suck all it wants, but y'all sucked real bad against Iowa. I'm just saying that was pretty bad.
We beat Penn State.
That was disrespectful for me to have to watch that game all day.
Like he got to rep off Buckeyes. Go ahead, baby. I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him have it.
Michigan couldn't beat them, right?
Michigan State played Saturday, right?
Yeah, we played them.
I don't follow football. I don't. I just say on the game night, on when they go against Michigan. I just like to mess with you Buckeye fans and just be like,
here she goes.
I just want to go again.
I don't. I don't like. Look, I don't care. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I promise it doesn't. It doesn't. I just personally, because of what I've experienced with Buckeye fans, I have not been able to meet one that isn't rude when you talk to them about sports. When I go to, but you just said Michigan sucks. Like that, you was trying to tell me like that, like you wanted to hurt my feelings.
You want to hurt our feelings because
no, I'm just saying I don't root for you guys.
I don't like people that live in Ohio, but they like Michigan.
But my daddy is from Michigan.
Let me ask you: you like NFL?
Yeah.
All your NFL teams from Ohio?
Yeah. No. See, exactly. Same thing.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, okay.
But I like the Cowboys.
And the Cleveland Browns.
I like the Cowboys. I don't like.
Not really.
Don't hold the mic,
Ezekiel, I liked him when he was with us, but now he don't went to the Cowboys.
And
we're not cool.
He not cool no more. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for being so open. I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, we will. I actually want to have you guys back around Christmas because I'm actually bringing Kobe and Kyla on Christmas. So it would be nice to have a full house again of kids.
Oh my gosh. I was just talking about ladies by themselves. These boys, they gonna start
yelling in the mic.
He is not yelling in the mic. I'm gonna give him some radio etiquette.
He gonna yell in this mic.
He talking about his brother.
Who?
My brother. Oh my.
He only 8. He about to be 9. He'll be okay. We're gonna make it happen. So I just wanted to end with a quote to you parents. Okay. There is no such thing as a perfect parent. So just be a real one.
Preach. Hallelujah.
I like
that was from Sue Atkins.
I like that.
Amen.
Baby, just be the best parent you can be. And keep it moving. What you want to say? You want to give a shout out? Go ahead. I'll give y'all 2 minutes to do a shout out.
I just want to end on a quote too as well.
If you say something silly, I'm gonna mute your mic. I promise, because you clear your throat a little too much.
But for the good or the bad, you control the minds of the youth. Then you control the future.
Oh, That was a good one.
For good or for bad.
Amen.
Y'all got any words of wisdom?
Y'all got any words of wisdom that you want to give to these parents and youth? Don't be whispering about it. Just say it. Look, they having a powwow. Look, who gonna say it? He gonna say. You say it. I say it. I'm gonna do more.
I got a little bit of wisdom.
Okay.
O stands for O. H stands for
you are muted. I can't even hear him. See, he no longer my boo. I'm done with him. So we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna play. This is Raven Capone. What happened? And next week we will have in the building the Breaking Bread Project. Which we are a part of on November the 18th. So next Thursday we're gonna have the founders come in and speak on it, and we're gonna talk about it. So here goes Raven. What happened to my city? Here we go.
What happened to my city? 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 I don't know. Oh, I wanna leave home. I just wanna go. Oh, what happened to my city? I'm from OH, Columbus, Ohio. We gotta do right, yo. What happened to my city? Man, 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 what happened to my city? Don't know what's going on, but my city falling fast. No more dandelions, bloodshed is in the grass. Columbus artists dying slow, the news don't even care. R.I.P. to our comrades that's in the air. I can name a lot of people, but it make me sad. If somebody take me, boy, y'all better get them back. Don't let my music die in vain or in a plastic bag. Don't make me come back from the grave with a Jason mask. We can get better if we just do better. Don't get discouraged over rain and some icy weather. I'm not a saint, don't get it twisted. I got a Beretta. Dear Lord, just help us. We're down to do whatever. I remember in my city, we can always smile. Street fights every day, I was northbound. No gunplay unless the uncles came out. OGs held the block down and the family's down. Nowadays there's no rules on these damn streets. Last time I watched the news, I got no sleep. All war in my town, there was no peace. Every day I need and pray for my babies. Almost 40 years